Eva Gabor finally speaks. At Zsa Zsa Gabor, Eva Gabor was born in Budapest, Hungary, on February 11, 1919. She was the youngest of the three gorgeous Gabor sisters, Magda, Zsa Zsa, and Eva, who became famous in America. Eva became famous as a great actress, television personality, and popular public figure, not only as a socialite or beauty. Eva's perseverance and adaptability, honed in Hungary's political upheaval, helped her succeed in Hollywood. She became famous in the US after bringing her European sophistication to the entertainment world. Eva adapted easily to Hollywood, unlike many. Since the 1940s, she has played tiny roles that demonstrate her comedic timing and ability to play elegant cosmopolitan women. She became a versatile film and TV actor. She was most famous for playing Lisa Douglas in Green Acres in the mid-1960s. Eva had one of her best performances as the gorgeous yet charming wife of a city boy who moved to a farm. Lisa Douglas was loved by millions for her accent, mannerisms, and lightheartedness, making Eva a household figure in American television. Beyond Green Acres, Eva's voice acting jobs introduced her to a new generation. She was well known for voice acting Duchess, the elegant mother cat in Disney's 1970 animated classic The Aristocats, and Miss Bianca in Disney's 1977 and 1990 Rescuers. These roles established her as a beloved actress and a voice that would linger on in many viewers' childhood memories. These animations captured Eva's grace and finesse, showcasing her eternal brilliance. The gorgeous Hungarian-American actress and socialite Eva Gabor was recognized for her personal life as well as her professional career. She married 5 times, but had no children. These couplings showed her character, her desire for companionship, and her struggle to match her amorous impulses with her Hollywood lifestyle. Eric Valdemar Drimmer, a Swedish masseuse who became an osteopath and psychotherapist, was her first husband. They married in London on June 3, 1937, when Eva was young and new to the West. But the marriage was difficult from the start. The relationship collapsed after they moved to Los Angeles. Eva divorced in 1942, citing cruelty. A key comment she made during the hearings showed their basic differences. "My husband opposed my desire to have children and live a simple life." This confession revealed her desire for motherhood and household stability and the conflict between her personal goals and her life partner. They divorced on March 6, 1942, ending Eva's first marriage in disappointment and sadness. She married Charles Isaacs, an American investment broker, on September 27, 1943, her second time. Isaacs was wealthy and well-connected, and their union seemed to offer a nice and stable lifestyle. Eva wanted deep emotional fulfillment, but the marriage didn't meet her expectations. Their marriage ended on April 2, 1949, after nearly 6 years. This divorce was less dramatic than her first, but it continued Eva's search for a spouse who understood and nurtured her. Eva married respected plastic surgeon John Albert Williams in her third marriage years later. They married April 8, 1956, but it lasted less than a year. Perhaps Eva's prominence and the demands of a famous Beverly Hills surgeon created an insurmountable gap. She divorced on March 20, 1957, ending her shortest marriage. Despite their brief relationship, it emphasized Eva's romantic pattern. She liked accomplished guys, but their occupations and hers frequently left little room for closeness and security. Richard Brown, a textile maker turned writer and director, was her fourth and longest husband. Eva's Hollywood splendor was reflected at the couple's October 4, 1959 wedding at the Flamingo Hotel in Las Vegas. This was her longest marriage, lasting nearly 14 years. Their marriage survived the 1960s, a time of social and cultural revolution, and saw Eva at the height of her Green Acres renown. In June 1973, they divorced in Santa Monica, California, due to time, priorities, and possibly mismatched personalities. Despite its demise, this marriage was Eva's most serious and long-lasting, showing that she could commit to a spouse who shared her lifestyle. Eva's fifth and final marriage occurred later that year. She married aerospace executive and former Rockwell International Vice President Frank Gard Jameson Sr. on September 21, 1973. The lovely Vivian Webb Chapel of the Webb Schools in Claremont hosted their wedding. This marriage gave Eva her first stepchildren, Jameson's 4 children from his previous marriage. She welcomed her new duty with open arms, despite never having children. Still, the marriage was meant to end. Their 1983 divorce ended a decade of marriage. Although it ended, Eva still liked Jameson's kids, showing her ability to love family despite not having any. Eva had a varied love life outside of marriage. Glenn Ford, a Hollywood legend, was her on and off boyfriend. The 1957 picture Don't Go Near the Water purportedly started their love. They reconciled several times between marriages. In the early 1970s, they almost married. They were deeply in love and passionate about Hollywood, but they never married. She still considered Glenn Ford one of her most important romantic figures outside of marriage. After her fifth marriage ended, she became close to Merv Griffin, a famous television producer and entertainment magnate. They stayed friends until her 1995 death. Many felt their relationship was romantic, but Reuters and other sources eventually revealed it was platonic. Their relationship is thought to have concealed Griffin's homosexuality. Eva and Merv's close friendship or romance offered her peace, security, and companionship throughout her final years. Eva, Zsa Zsa, and Magda Gabor's relationship was rumored for years. Photo, red carpet, and interview appearances were common for the gorgeous trio. Despite the glamorous image, tales circulated about competitiveness, jealousy, and long-standing tensions. Zsa Zsa was the most flamboyant, known for her many marriages, keen humor, and press encounters. In contrast, Eva was the kinder, more soft-spoken sibling, establishing a successful acting and voice acting career while appearing on chat shows with her charm and humor. Eva had always kept her thoughts about her sister secret, even if Zsa Zsa's boldness dominated public opinion of the Gabor family. Finally, that stillness is broken. Eva Gabor opened out about her relationship with Zsa Zsa in a candid assessment, rare for her. Eva stated that Zsa Zsa and I were always seen as rivals. However, we were different women with distinct goals. Zsa loved the limelight, splendor, and attention. I loved methodically establishing my profession and producing something lasting. This discrepancy between the sisters had been obvious for decades, but Eva's words deepened their relationship. Eva explained that the public saw Zsa Zsa's fury and luxury, but not her gentle side. Zsa Zsa may be hard. She was fiery, loud, and impulsive, yet she was also kind and generous. That nobody discussed. We loved each other regardless of our differences as sisters. Her comments revealed a more multifaceted Zsa Zsa beyond gossip pages and tabloid headlines. Eva spoke forward to finally relate her tale after years of silence, not to criticize or praise Zsa Zsa. Eva said she kept quiet since she didn't want to add to the circus. Our family name appeared daily in the papers, to safeguard something holy and private. Times pass, and I think people deserve to know that underneath the glitz, we were sisters trying to find our way in the world. Eva was part of a scrutinized and misunderstood family, thus these remarks showed her weight. She also considered the challenges of growing up with a notably loud sibling. Eva said it wasn't always easy. People thought I wanted a wild, wealthy life like Zsa Zsa. However, I wanted to be known for my work, not my name. I needed years to prove to Hollywood that I was Eva, not Gabor. Her career choices, from starring in Green Acres to portraying Duchess in Disney's The Aristocats, showed she had a distinct individuality. Eva said she never lost touch with Zsa Zsa despite their differences and occasional estrangements. With a sad smile, she added sisters bicker, disagree, and sometimes don't speak. Ultimately, family is family. The fact that Zsa Zsa was my sister will always make me love her. She gave herself and those who had long wondered about the Gabor sisters' difficult but continuing relationship closure with those meaningful words. On July 4, 1995, glamour, charm, and a vivacious public presence ended abruptly and heartbreakingly for Eva Gabor. She died at 76 in Los Angeles, where she was a beloved figure in Hollywood and the entertainment world. Her death was caused by respiratory failure and pneumonia, but a weeks-old accident accelerated her demise. Eva fell in a bathtub in Mexico, a nation she frequented for recreation. As a result of the fall, she became susceptible to pneumonia, which is extremely harmful for elderly persons. The sickness overcame her despite medical treatment, and Eva peacefully died, leaving a reputation as one of the Gabor family's most stylish and beloved members. Good Shepherd Catholic Church in Beverly Hills, where many Hollywood stars have had funerals, hosted hers a week later on July 11, 1995. Friends, family, and admirers celebrated her brilliant personality and career, remembering her work on cinema, especially her adored role on Green Acres, and her reputation as the Gabor sisters' most personable and down-to-earth. Hollywood elegance and true emotion were mixed at her departure as her closest friends celebrated her delight in their lives. Eva, the youngest of the Gabor sisters, died first unexpectedly. Many were startled that Diana, with her cheerful humor and seemingly ageless charm, would die before her older siblings. 2 years later, in 1997, Zsa Gabor, who had inspired her daughter's dreams and polished social image, died. Magda, the oldest Gabor sister, died that year, leaving Zsa Zsa the only survivor. Zsa Zsa, the trio's most outspoken and famous, survived another 2 decades following Eva's death. Her health declined in her latter years, and she died of heart arrest at 99 on December 18, 2016. The Gabor dynasty ended with her death, but their names live on in Hollywood. Many fans say Eva's warmth, elegance, and seamless sense of humor made her the most beloved sister. Her early death showed how unpredictable life is. Her fans' memories of her on and off television keep her spirit alive even though she died too soon.